Hello everyone, and welcome to another game full of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Minotaur, a tier 10 British cruiser. I'm on the map Shanter. It's a 3-point nomination game, tier 10, with a poor tier 8 that got screwed, and well, there's a carrier. Obviously. Now I'm doing a very bad job of hitting the Hindenburg. There is a cyclone incoming, and there doesn't seem to be a lot going on this side of the map. At least not yet. Now I've just realized that we don't actually have a destroyer or, well, any ship inside sea, and in this camp you don't actually need a destroyer, right? Because the island is so massive, and it probably should have been my job to get there. So I'm gonna rectify that. Now, we just saw like something hit here. So actually there's a destroyer here, which I didn't anticipate a destroyer like peeking, but it has already retreated. And yeah, it took that top, so it's on very low health. Now, it's also hydroing because it's a sand. I'm hydroing myself. This situation could be very bad. Thankfully, there aren't too many battleships here. I'm gonna take some hits from that Brindisi. The Hindenburg is relatively far away. Could still get a good hit in, I suppose. The Lion is hopefully blocked by the island. And I could have chosen a safer path to get where I'm going, but you know, it looks like I'm gonna arrive safely. Yeah, I'm already angling against that Minotaur, or well, trying to, against the Hindenburg. And I've made it into safety. Now, the enemy destroyer is probably pretty mad, because it looks like he will stop that 1 second. Of course, that timer is often rather inaccurate, but it does look like that enemy destroyer almost had the cap, and now I'm here. I've been in the situation from the other side. It's so freaking annoying, isn't it, right? When you almost get a camp and in the last second you're blocked and you just have to retreat. This set is unhappy, and it's also leaving, it looks like. Considering that we have battleships pushing along like the 9 line, well, 1 battleship pushing there. And considering that I'm now hydroing this cap, the set is probably wise to flee, because this Ruprecht could shoot the set if it stayed in here and remained hydroed, and the set is already on low health. So we also have the A cap, and we have a lot going on in the 1 line, it looks like, but they are moderately aggressive, and we do have the cap, so that's actually not too bad, I suppose. Although we are currently 1 ship behind, but it's still early. Now, it does look like, well, there is a Yamato potentially coming this way. The Lion is fleeing, the Hindenburg is so far away, it's irrelevant. And the set, I mean, I don't know where the set went. It might be going towards the center. There is a lot going on in the center. And this is going to be my next stop, I feel like. And I'm plane detected. Oh, for crying out loud. This just sucks, doesn't it? Because this was exactly the time when the spotting could have been disastrous. Thankfully, the Yamato isn't in position yet, and the Lion just left behind the island. But if the enemy battleships would have been in a, let's say, slightly different spot, then this plane spotting could have destroyed my ship right here and then. Because it came just when I was about to, like, go into the open. So I could have pre-aimed their guns, and there wasn't much I could do about, so yeah. Luckily I survived. Nothing bad happened. But god do I hate planes. Meanwhile, there is a Ruprecht inside here that's potentially coming this way. I should probably already smoke up. I'm a little bit late on that, because the way I'm going here, I'm gonna get detected. Yeah, this is a mistake on my part. Now, the good news, I suppose, is that means the Ruprecht's going to shoot, and if the Ruprecht shoot, it's gonna be detected. But the bad news is the Ruprecht's gonna shoot. But it looks like it had an explosive loaded, and it hit me for 17. Okay. But if it had piercing loaded, this could have ended my journey right there, so that was a bit of a mistake. Now, the good news is the Ruprecht is caught here. It might see the troops coming, but it couldn't slow down fast enough, so it's avoiding a majority of the troops, but you know, it's not healthy enough to actually survive that. So there we go, and I got another charge on my consumables, so that's nice. So we are 1 ship behind currently, but we do have the Well, we technically have more camps, but the Hindenburg's trying to take another one. The enemy is a bit low on... Well, the enemy is rich on low health ships, let's put it like that. Because that Z's low, that Lion is low, that Hindenburg there is low. So, Abel's might turn pretty quickly. Now, I do have a Hydro running, there is a Sand in there, there is... Oh no, wait, this is a sinking ship. I'm an idiot. See, I saw that there's a Borodino, I zoomed in, I saw a ship, I shot, and they're like, wait a moment. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Now, there is a Lion coming, but I have single launched torps, right? It's very careful. It looks like Viper got a hit in, and there are torps coming that I have to dodge, and Viper has to dodge, and we probably manage without sinking each other. Now, there is a 2-kilometer proxy detection, so I need to make sure that I'm staying 2 kilometers away from that Lion while also torping it, and there we go. I mean, there wasn't much Lion remaining, and oh, look at that. There is a set in the open. I'm also broadside to a Borodino, and... Ow. But I got a double strike. But I got a double strike. So things have escalated rather quickly, right? See, just a moment ago the enemy was like a head-on ships, and now we are dominating in that regard. Of course, keep in mind the points are buggy again, right? So they're sort of reversed. And I'm just 1 kill away from a Kraken. I haven't actually done too much damage so far, but I guess I did quite a bit to destroyers, maybe. Anyway. Oh, is the Borodino going to die? The Borodino could be my Kraken, but obviously I didn't want to come around while I was spotted, so there is time. We weren't winning hard enough for me to try that, and the fucking carrier is back. Now, the Hindenburg, I'm presuming I'm tracking the Hindenburg. I don't know where the set is yet. There is the Hindenburg.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Can't see it yet because of the cyclone. So, we haven't seen the set since it ran away early on. Well, I'm launching some troops towards the Hindenburg, I guess. Yeah, the carrier is coming back in. The problem is, like, if I want to angle against the carrier, right, I'm not, like, angling against the Hindenburg in a sense. Well, I mean, I would also sort of go in a direction I don't want to. Because there is nothing over there. I barely can make the turn like this, I feel like. Now, thankfully, the carrier dropped so far ahead that the bombs mostly missed. So, yeah. Oh, somebody got the Hindenburg, and the Hindenburg's running away. I mean, it's a cyclone, we are at like 800 points, and that Hindenburg's running away. Like, it's impossible for the Hindenburg to ever engage anything again if it just keeps running. I suppose there is there was another ship that just got taken out by the enemy carrier. And now what's the Hindenburg gonna do? Nothing. That's one. Meanwhile, we can just speed this up, right? The enemy carrier is even braver than the Hindenburg. So there is that. Yeah, the enemy is at 15 points. They don't have a single camp, and the Hindenburg will just keep running until it's over, I guess. So, sort of some quick action in the Minotaur, and wasn't the most amount of damage I've ever done, I suppose. But I think there were at least a few somewhat amusing encounters, so there is that, and that's the best you can hope for these days. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time.